So my name's Nick Shoemaker. I'm the manager of system engineering and the head electrical engineer at Oklahoma Electric Cooperative. We're the largest distribution cooperative in Oklahoma, serving almost 70,000 meters. So at Oklahoma Electric Cooperative, we have a really diverse system, serve about 70,000 meters, 45,000 fiber meters. We serve the parts of the largest and third largest cities in Oklahoma, but we also serve a lot of rural areas. Our area sees a lot of severe weather. We've had 2 of the 5 largest tornadoes in U.S. history entirely within our system. We have tornadoes every single year, probably two times a year. We have ice storms. We have the winter vortex that comes down and drops the sub-zero temperatures, but then we also have brutally hot summers at 106 degrees, so it's a very difficult system to manage. But that being said, we've reduced our outages by 65% over the last 8 years, and we're the most reliable utility, not just co-op, but utility in the state of Oklahoma. So Survalent is ingrained in our day-to-day work 24 hours a day. We have a 24-hour dispatch that interacts with Survalent every single moment of the day. We're constantly monitoring different devices, putting them, switching load around, putting them into safety mode as our crews move around the system. We have lots of downline devices that we monitor. Many of our substations during the summer and winter can hit near 100%. So having really good, clear, real-time data to avoid making mistakes, to avoid systems being overloaded is super important to us. Over the past about decade, we've really beefed up. We had a surveillance system when I started about 14 years ago, but we really started integrating to our day-to-day about 10 years ago. Since then, we've reduced our outages per member by 65%. Our outage frequency by 60%. A lot of that is integrated into a lot of other things that we do, but a lot of it runs through Survalent. It really allows us to have a smarter system, really empowers us to put more grid-enhanced computers and reclosers and monitoring devices on the system, and it's never a problem getting it set up on the SCADA side. It's all the other stuff that goes into it, but it's really foundational to all the technology that we put in the field. Obviously, we have lots of software vendors, but I would say the support for Survalent is one of my favorite. They're always quick to respond, always highly knowledgeable, and just the turnaround time of getting somebody, an actual person, into your system to help you out and 99.9% of the time resolve something in 20 minutes is kind of unheard of in the tech realm. All the other softwares that we manage and interact with, we're constantly having to go back to support for undertrained people or not clear directions. But it's nice to know that you can always pick up the phone or send an email, and it really reduces that stress level of using this really complex system. So our support with Survalent and the future needs, I think we've had so much change over the last 10 years. And I think the next 10 years is going to be even more accelerated in the way that we have to run our utility systems. It's not going to be the same that we did for the previous 70 or 80 years. So you have all these different DER penetrations, electric vehicles, these larger citywide loads. Lead times are getting longer on all equipment. Expenses are going up. Just everything is taking longer, more expensive, and knowing that we can integrate whatever new technologies we need that can go back to that hub of Survalent, of that SCADA system, that 24-hour dispatch that we have, that I monitor all the time, knowing that we can have a lot of options to deal with these and kind of all get set back to this, surveillance foundation that really enables all the technology we do. I'd highly recommend Survalent and have to many people. I deal with a lot of technology, and it's a lot of headaches a lot of times. And I hear headaches, with other vendors, and just the things that they complain about, I think I take for granted sometimes. The upgrades, adding new features, getting quotes, everything is so easy. Each one of those takes, 30 minutes max to get a good quote or to get an upgrade or to get the newest version or get whatever. And it's so easy to scale the product. And to me, it being bulletproof, it never goes down, never has problems. There's never weird bugs that appear like a lot of software programs. It's just for the needs of co-ops and rural utilities and small utilities. It's just nice to have something that works out of the box, that scales with you as your needs grow, as your company grows, and as your challenges grow.